And then we'll get started finally. We can do a show. Hopefully no buffer. Back to the real internets.
Back to the real vaping Iwi.
Back to the real vaping Iwi.
Oh, it is starting. And we're live, according to... But it's not up. Come on. Come on, baby girl.
Once it's up, we'll get started, Cam.
It's been a long while, Tom. Oh,
Oh, are we getting it?
we are... Yep.
Yes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Vaping Iwi. As usual, I'm Tom. Cam's that way. I'm back in my office. Back home. So, yeah, we can get on with the show. Just a quick note. This is dedicated to Dallas for stealing my spot on the show on Saturday. Because, we love you, Dallas. But yeah, Cam, I'll let you do your usual mingle jingle, and then I'll go into what I'm vaping, and then we'll get started.
It's really foggy in here. Okay, so if you don't know by now, I'm Cam, Kiwi Vapes. Thank you for coming along. Yes, it is a Monday morning in New Zealand. Apologies for the stream on Saturday, but what am I vaping on? So Tesla Invader with the combo. Really loving this RDA or Jenny style, and that's got vanilla beanie in it, which is almost gone, and I've only had it a week. I've got the Tug Life Parallel box. That's kind of shiny at the moment with the Limitless 24 on it, which has this guy over here, his juice, Pesh. Really liking that. I do have the Pharaoh, which I've had a love-hate relationship with on the Bigfoot, with some cran apple tart from Just E Juice, which I picked up at Auckland Vape Day. The DNA 200 Triad with the recoil with Necro from Dallas at E Juice Bar on. Really loving that recoil. And last but not least, I've got Droopy Floopers on the Anelled Able with the battle deck and all that fancy stuff. Over to you, Tom. What are you vaping on?
Just adjusting some coils. Just bear with me 1 second.
Yeah, that Chiefs flag is not actually a flag, but it's a nice backdrop.
All right, what have I got? Jeez.
Woo! Whatever.
I've got the Tesla with the Mason 24. I've got the Payload RDA on top of the Jux mod. And last but not least, I've got the Tugboat with the new Limitless RDA, which I picked up at Vape Day as well. I do have my combo over there, and we will go over that today. Just on a side note, there is a giveaway, so stay tuned so that we can, so that you guys know what the giveaway is. But it's an exciting one, that's for sure. Cam's been dropping hints for God knows how long now. But yeah.
How's it going, you two assholes? Hey, Megs, how's it going? Good to see you here. Yeah, Garrett, Chiefs, all day, every day, rugby team here for you, Scully. Yeah, and how's it going, Rat? How's it going, guys? Hey. It's weird not being on a weekend.
I know. And we're going into hay fever season here in New Zealand. So, yeah, that's me. Woohoo!
Loving them all at once. I don't think I could manage that with these weak baby hands. Thanks, Tom.
That's right, mate. Weak baby hands. Weak baby hands.
We're up so early. I've been up since like 7 o'clock. I don't know about Tom.
I've been up and driven the person who tells me that we're up so early to work. So, yeah.
It's pretty sunny here. I don't know how it is in Auckland, but when I was in Auckland, it was crap.
Yep. That moment when the logo covers your face. I mean, what?
The logo.
You should see it pop up. We should just do the show like that. Do everyone a favor.
Yeah, you have a face for radio.
Yeah.
And a voice for a deaf person.
Totally.
We should just open a radio station.
Pretty much. All right.
Okay.
What's going on? What's the haps? What are we doing?
Well, let's. I don't know if you want to talk about the Limitless a little bit, because you've had it the exact same time as I have.
The RDA.
The 24, yeah. So
Yeah, cool.
this
Yeah.
whole thing.
Sweet as. All right. Woo!
Are you still re-wicking yours?
I am, but this is perfect. It means that I can show what the juice well is like and all that stuff.
Okay, so if you want to talk about the juice well,
All right.
and
The Limitless. We do have, I believe both of us have the gold decked version. I know there was a limited run with a silver deck and blue screws. But the juice well on this thing is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Really, really deep juice well on there. I'm just rocking some Demon Killer coils. They're the clapceptions, so they're clapped in around a piece of ribbon wire. It's just your standard sort of Limitless RDTA Plus deck. Airflows on the bottom. I know that a lot of people are opposed to bottom airflow RDAs, just for the fact that when you drip them, they tend to leak. So far, it hasn't really been an issue with this one, which I'm quite surprised with. But I generally tend to open it up to fill it. I don't just fill it in from the top.
yeah.
I don't know about you, Cam, but yep.
I'm really lazy, so I just loop straight to the top. But I kind of look at the posts, and I've kind of figured out where the perfect level is to drip in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the cap design itself is quite nice as well. It's got it's quite different in the sense that it's got these holes at the top. Those are actually open holes. Focus. There we go. Open holes. So that basically the airflow from the open holes just is there to cool down the vapor, more than anything else. And then you've got the two air holes, and you can adjust the airflow just by twisting the cap on the deck itself. And what that's going to do is just going to slowly close off those holes. Airflow is stunning, really, really good. Means that the builds don't get very hot, even if you're using, a hotter, angrier vape. But yeah, I'm finding it good. I'm actually quite impressed. The only thing I don't like is the 510 pin. Not the pin itself. The threads are probably the worst threads I've ever seen on any RDA in my life. Cam, if you want to do the favor,
Product.
Yep. Can you do the closey for the threads? Because I'm just wicking / it's on my tugboat and I don't want to have to take it off again.
Awkward moment when I can't actually get it off without getting some pliers.
So basically, this is exactly what I was meaning. It gets stuck. And it needs a simple little nudge with some pliers or something. It's kind of annoying, really. And I think a reason for that is because they've only included like 3 lines, three rows of threads.
I don't know if it's going to pick it up.
It's picking it up. So you can see there's only 3 threads. It's got a huge 510 on there, which is great. They've really thought about hybrid mechs when they were making it, but yeah, really stupid design. So I tend to find myself using my ceramic pliers and just having to tighten it down with that.
Bringing it down, the first twist, good.
Yeah.
And then
it's stuck.
It literally doesn't thread.
Yeah.
So you get a really awkward gap. So then you come at it with something and just grab it.
Yeah, originally I thought it was just mine, but seeing as Cam's been having the the same issue, then obviously it's not just me. But yeah, weird. Very strange. I would have thought that big company like iJoy would have done a bit of, bit of QC on there.
Yeah, so I don't know if the threads are actually too small or if it's just that there's only that amount of threads.
Could be.
I'm trying to figure it out, and I've put it on every single mod that I own. So I'm hoping it hasn't screwed the threads, but it does it on every single mod, no matter what, hybrid, parallel.
Oh, it's absolute hell on the tugboat. Like, absolute hell. On the Scoundrel, it's even worse, because Scoundrel's a little plate, so
I
Yeah,
think the worst one for me was the Able, because
yeah,
the Able obviously has a decent amount of threads, and it had to go through, and it was just not playing ball at all.
yeah. Which is weird. So weird. You're trying to make a bloody device that's meant to be easy to use and, for the
Well, I
masses.
mean, the thing is, like, the product comes in the standard iJoy Limitless packaging. I've got
Yeah.
my packaging here. And yeah, it looks nice. So you'd think you're getting like a top quality product when you see this.
Yeah. Can
The
you
one
open it?
thing,
Is there the red O-rings? It comes with red O-rings, eh?
yeah,
This is something that I found absolutely pointless. You're never gonna see those O-rings. You just know that they're red under there. It's like you wanna, you wanna show and shine without it letting anyone know. But
pretty
yeah,
much. It's kind of weird.
yeah. I mean, the flavor production, the cloud production is absolutely killer on it. Like it's great. I'm just kind of down buzzed by those threads.
Megs, I'm kind of with you on that. I like my vapes warm. So what I've actually been doing, much to the hate of a lot of people, mainly Tom, because he
Including
doesn't like
myself.
it.
Yeah.
Um, I've been
No. The only reason I say no is because you can taste slightly cooking silicon, which is a charming taste to have.
But that gives you a bit more flavor, dude.
Oh,
A
way
little
more.
bit more flavor, and it's a bit warmer. And I mean, this is a point. I think it's either point 0.1 or point 0.09.
Yeah. See, if I
Quite
want,
warm, nice and warm.
what build is it?
It is a 24 gauge Canthal parallel.
How many wraps? 4? It's not the one that I did for you, is it?
No, I think it's like a 6 wrap.
Okay. See, I would bump that down to a 3, but that's just because
Yeah.
I'm me. And then I know that it'd be angry, it'd be hot, it'd be a point zero 0.09, or yeah, point zero 0.09, but I know that it would be there.
Actually, this is, I believe, a point 0.12 or 1.4.
It'd be higher than yeah, it'd be a point one
Yeah,
two
I'm
to a
just,
point 0.14.
I've got so many different builds at the moment that it's hard to keep
Can't remember
track.
which one's which, hey. But yeah,
So
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
bump it down to 3 wraps, and then it's going to be hot anyway. Doesn't matter if you close those bloody holes or
true.
not. But yeah, all round, I think it's a great RDA. I just think that iJoy kind of fucked the pooch on the 510, and that's just, that's just the way it is. It's not like we can do anything about it. It's not like we can ring them up and be like, "Yo, fix the threads," and they're gonna
Yeah,
listen.
do something about this, and they're just gonna laugh because we're a small
Exactly.
amount of
I mean, I'm
consumers.
sure we could talk to Skeletor, and he could get all angry at him.
On a side note, I'm really loving this, man. Look, the battle cap has kind of grown on me.
Okay,
The,
tell everyone about your Able and your experience so far, considering you never had one, and then you got one, and now you're bloody hooked to the damn
I
thing.
mean, it's interesting. It being a clone, there is a bit of quality control missing from it.
Yeah, I can tell you
Uh,
that.
yeah, yeah, you could definitely tell me that.
Yeah.
But other than that, this thing has become my daily. It's shelved my Aria standard. Even the Ragnarok I use every once in a while, and this hasn't been used for a long time. The Panzer,
Yeah, but that's
because
broken, isn't it?
I fixed it actually. Funny enough,
Huh, cool.
it didn't take too long.
Nice one. Yeah, my Able, the same one as Cam. The buttons kind of lost its threads.
It's very. I don't know if it'll focus in on the button, but it's very joysticky. Like,
Yeah, so we are aware that the quality is
not of authentic level.
yeah not of authentic level. We got to hold some at Auckland Vape Day, and they are they are works of art. But yeah, I mean we both have a new mod on its way. We're both extremely excited about it, But these ones are something else. These ones, the quality are something else. We're aware of it, so we're looking forward to those and bringing them on the show and showing you guys and kind of being able to direct you guys towards a good company that makes cheaper alternatives as compared to the bad ones. Pardon me.
One from Trinity Glass. I've only looked at it a little bit. It's all right.
Is that the cap?
Um,
Yes, no, maybe. You're
let me pull
googling it,
up.
aren't you?
No, it's the mod. It's a
Oh,
mod.
I haven't seen it.
So it's just got US one on the bottom. It kind of reminds me of a, what do you call it? Scoundrel. It's kind of got that scoundrel kind of shape. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if I'll invest in one, but they don't look bad at all. Yeah, it's just not as like concaved as that
Yeah.
one.
And it's probably thinner as well.
Yeah, it definitely is. Comes in copper, brass, and stainless steel, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It looks all right. I mean, I don't know if I'd go out and buy one, but
Well,
possibly.
after that weekend, you were pretty convinced on a scoundrel.
I mean, I was thinking about a scoundrel. I don't know if I would actually go out and buy one, but
Yeah,
they're not bad.
they're not bad, eh? I mean, the mass itself is probably the biggest thing about it to me. Like the looks, it's not. It's a piece of tube.
Yeah,
Yes, they've made that
very.
tube look decent, but yeah, I mean, to me, it's the thermal mass. So because it's got a 7 mil thick wall the whole way around, the conductivity is through the roof. Not just that, but the actual the thermals on it is fantastic, which means that you can generally build a bit lower than your standard mod.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's just me, I guess.
yeah. I mean, it looks all right. It really does look all right, but I haven't seen a price for the US one yet. And then converting it to New Zealand dollars, it's probably going to be me looking at an able rather than looking at the US one.
That ramp up time.
Yay for ramp up time. Yeah, so the Scoundrel does have a 7 millimeter thick wall.
Yeah.
It's very, very thick. They are weighty. I did have a blast on Tom's, and they do hit really hard, but they are weighty.
So I don't know if it'll pick it off. Hold on. Let me manually focus. So it's got like a beveled section there.
Yep.
So it tapers down, but if you see the thickness already on the thickest parts there, and it actually goes in thicker here, and on the inside it's actually thicker as well, because the button is not quite 18650 size. If I can just find
I
one.
mean, even compared to this, where it's only like a couple mils.
Ooh, hold on. Let me do this properly. So 18650 is actually smaller than the button. So the wall on the inside's massive. I'll take the plate off so that you guys can actually see it. But yeah, it makes a huge difference. That huge sidewall thing. Oh my gosh! I need keys. Keys. There we go.
Yeah. David, as you've said, yeah, it does have the Darren sleeve on the inside. That is a cool feature, but being that New Zealand price to American, it's going to be a pretty
What
expensive thing.
what
I'd rather
price
just-
is it, Cam? Do you know? Or
I can't find
unreleased
it
unreleased price.
anywhere. I can
There we
actually
go.
look on Trinity's
Look
page.
at that thickness. Oh,
Yes.
mental. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, Scoundrel's great for that.
Okay, yeah, so it's not even released the price, sadly, from what I can find.
Yeah. Oh well.
The what do you call it? The RDA section looks pretty good though.
You don't have
It-
you, You don't happen to have your manny cam operating, do you?
No, but I can
You should manny cam screen share, because otherwise it's gonna go all shitty on us.
desktop. Oh, no, wrong desktop. Whoops.
Oh, just quickly while he's doing that, down past that black logo, there's a lineup of bottles there. The ones of you who follow us on Facebook know that basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to make a juice. I myself own Renaissance e-liquids, but what I want to do with Cam is make a juice that is for the people, and hence the name of the brand. So it's basically, it'd be the Vaping Iwi for the people would be the name of the juice. And over on our Facebook, we're actually running a sort of a poll at the moment. Basically, what we want from you guys is to tell us what sort of flavor you would like to see made, because what we need to do is we need to find a flavor that everyone's going to like, type of thing. And what the purpose of that line will be is that 100% of the proceeds go towards giveaways for this show, so that we can bring you stuff like triads on giveaways and, you know, crazy stuff, basically, not just your little RDA or like one juice or a couple of juices. Obviously, speaking of giveaways, we do have vendors now approaching us, which is fantastic, but
Awesome.
no vendor is going to go, cool, I'll put a triad up for giveaway, which I'm sure that you guys would really appreciate.
Or an Access Vape M17. Or
Yeah,
something,
exactly. And that's where, basically, that's where that juice line would come in. Obviously, we would keep what it costs to keep making the juice, and we would be 100% transparent with that in order to keep this transparent so you guys can see where the money is going. But in a way, the way I see it is basically the public is dictating what gets given away in a sense. You guys are basically dictating how much there is to give away, in a way.
I'm just going to throw our link in the... so, Skelly, that the land tucker was done on the last show, when it was the four of us.
Yeah.
I believe it was Iwi number 2 on our channel. The TM Squared was done on Wednesday last week over on the Girls page. I just posted that link to our Facebook. If you guys actually want to get in on designing a juice for us to sell that people will buy.
Yeah, it's less designing a juice, it's more just telling us a flavor.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my best to recreate it.
Yeah.
And go from there. To be honest, we've already decided that it won't be any of the juices that I already have, which is, you know, one way to do it. Even though I've seen a couple of them suggested.
Millie Philly, man.
Yeah, Millie Philly all the way. Yeah, so it won't be any of the juices that I currently have. And to be honest, we don't really want to see stuff like, you know, unicorn's milk clones being suggested, because
something different.
Yeah, something different. So far we've gotten a lot of people saying L&P, which is a drink here. It's very similar to like the way I could put it is like a rustic lemonade. The P stands for Paroa, which is a place in New Zealand.
Natural spring water.
Yeah. So yeah.
Dude, yeah, Skelly, I'm happy that you guys are safe, man, especially because you guys did have a massive amount of storms in the past week and a half.
Yeah.
Freaking crazy, dude.
Gone
really
mental
crazy
out there.
I mean, we've had shit weather here for the last couple of weeks, but nothing compared to what you guys have been through.
Yeah, luckily we don't get all that stuff. Not the regions that me and Cam are in, at least.
I would love to see a Tui flavored e-liquid. It'd probably taste like piss, because Tui tastes like piss.
I can make that happen.
Oh, 1 second, Tom. You are now there alone. There is someone knocking at my front door.
Cool.
On you, Tom.
Oh, cheers. What's up, dudes? Oh, shit. Yeah. Hops and hemp, eh? Custard tobacco. Yeah. Custard, the thing with custard is it's very overdone here in a sense. A lot of people have custards here and a lot of recipes.
Custard is common.
Yeah.
And that-
And he's back. What'd you get? Vape mail?
I wish. It's a black box,
Oh. Okay. Sweet as then.
which is sample gear.
Yep.
Yeah. Just kids are gonna do an unboxing live on no.
Come on, man, do it.
Toasted muesli.
Yeah. Honey toasted muesli could be good. I was thinking root beer suggested a few times. L&P.
We had smokers.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot.
The smokers one, no comment. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Open
we'll
the
see.
black box. Okay, I'm fucking opening it. Okay.
Come on, man. Don't be a dick.
There's probably like women's products in here. Yep.
That's
yep,
right.
yep.
Everybody wants to see you ordering.
Body lotion.
Oh,
Fucking-
fantastic.
Dude, no, this gets sent to you like free, like fully free.
And where
all you
do I
have
need
do
to
is
sign
do,
up?
like reviews on them.
I could totally sign up.
Oh, yuck. Yuck. Why would you do this to me?
Free shit is good shit.
So I like beer, but they sent me light Heineken. 2 bottles of light Heineken.
Wait, is that a box of shapes?
That is definitely a box of nacho cheese shapes.
Oh,
right
you
there.
lucky shit. For those of you who are not aware, Shapes are a New Zealand product made by, who makes Shapes?
Shapes is Arnott's, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah, Arnott's.
Arnott's, which is a, like, cookie company, but Shapes are like Ritz, but they are flavored. I know that you guys have the same in the US.
Tom, they sent me eco-advanced Energizer batteries. What am I going to use these for?
Mate, those are worth like $20. Resell that.
True that. This show's actually brought to you by Barocca, and they sent me a free can of Barocca.
Did they? Hey, look at that. You just tried it.
What the fuck? Bro, they sent me sliders, like bread.
Sweet. Dinner's on you tonight.
Made simple, 5 whole food bars.
Yum. Look at that.
Dates,
So,
cashews.
Karen's
coconut.
basically received a meal in a box, as
Dude,
well
pretty
as
much, like,
as well as some lotion. You must rub the lotion.
oh, dude, even better, because I totally need this. Shaving gel, Tom.
Oh,
Shaving
nice. You can send that my way, but you won't use it.
Oh, dude. So, yeah, we get that bi-monthly or every month, depending.
That's pretty good, though, for free.
Yeah, as I did say, I'm currently drinking Barocca.
I'm currently drinking some of that good shit.
Yeah, Nick, a lot of people get this. A lot of people get this.
Lovely thing about energy drinks, it makes my hay fever even worse.
Yep, but
Which
yet
is
you
great.
drink it.
Yet I drink
Oh, oh, Tom, there's a little thing about the light beer. It's a 2.5%.
it. Yeah,
Only
none of that shit here.
55% calories of a full-strength beer. Oh,
None of that crap here. Cheers. Crystal Skull vodka any day.
oh, dude, I would be over that.
Yeah.
Human energy. Yeah, I wish I had some energy drinks, but we went live, and I was gonna go for a drive and grab some energy drinks. But I'll do that after the show.
No deal. No deal to you. Guys, don't forget to catch Moxley's show later on today. As some of you may know, I am the producer of that show in a sense. Well, that's what she calls me. But yeah, 4 p.m. New Zealand time, which would mean that it's at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as it coincides with the timing of this show normally on a Saturday. I was up north this weekend, hence why we're doing this now. We were going to do this tomorrow, but I said, why not do it now?
Why not just change the schedule on everyone?
Yeah. I went for a bit of a shot before this and I was like, hey, why not? Alright.
I'm really liking this right here, Tom.
Uh-huh. If, yeah. Anyway.
Bastard.
Let's go into this, yeah, that's right. I'm vaping on the same thing in some of my things.
It's really good, man. I don't know what you've done to it since the original, but
It's,
it's nice.
different cream, that's why. Alright. Ah, right below.
So Scally, it's a 2-hour show, so it'll be 4 p.m. till 6. I'd say I had to do.
Yeah. So 8 till 10 PST. So, Cam, since you know these guys like family, so up for grabs, there's 5 bottles of Vaporium juice, as well as, this is the part that I'm more excited about than the juice. If only I could have it.
I'm not even wearing mine, Tom. I'm not even wearing mine.
I know, these guys can't even send me one. I mean, what? Come on. It's a brand new, hopefully you love Triple XL, brand new Vaporium shirt.
I mean, if you don't want it, you could always just piff it to Tom.
Yeah,
'cause he
exactly.
really wants it.
Or you can just wear it as like a sack.
Nighty?
Yeah. But yeah, no, the design on these things is awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know who their designer is, but the design on this thing is incredible. It's like a Cthulhu thing going on there.
And there's also the Vaporium logo in there if you
In the
look
cloud,
real.
yeah.
Yeah,
Up
here
here.
we go.
Very, very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. So that is up for grabs. How do you have to enter, Cam? Come on, hit us with it.
Okay, so entering. All you have to do, guys, is after this has gone up live, after the live thing, in the comment section, all you have to write is hashtag VaporiumNZ.
Yeah.
Or VaporiumNZ. I know some people aren't big fans of using hashtags. Normally with hashtags, some of them don't work on YouTube because YouTube is a bit weird like that. And also, we will give you another entry if you do share this video as well.
Yes.
Yes. Tom's tried one of the juices recently today, and I know you're liking that one, Tom.
Yeah, it's good. I tried a juice when Cameron was here because Cameron had gotten some, which was the melon. What is it? Melon bag?
What was it? It's D's Melons.
These melons. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was something else. Very, very good. Good flavor on those.
You tried Yeah Nana, didn't you? Just
Yes,
before?
yes, and it's good. Whew. I can't taste that much at the moment.
Good old hay fever with Tom.
That should be the fucking show name. We're
So,
back
in the
with
comment
Hay Fever
section
with
below,
Tom.
once it's up, hashtag VaporiumNZ. I don't care if it's in all capitals, lowercase, a mixture of both, go hard.
These are all max VGA.
I believe they are a max VG, but I'm guessing it's an 80-20 since it is so
Yeah,
fluid.
it's running.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the yen is good. What I get is sort of a banana,
Yep.
like a banana loaf banana,
Yep.
and that's about all I'm getting right now because I'm sick.
There is I believe, a subtle strawberry in there as well.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that as well. Like raw, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very, very subtle. Antihistamines? Yeah, I'm probably going to have to get some more antihistamines because in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I will start getting hay fever. The pollen is fully out there.
Yeah, I've grown a tolerance to antihistamines, so I'm pretty much just stuffed. I just go with it.
Yeah, so it's definitely an unripe. It's not very sweet of a strawberry. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
But it is quite enjoyable if you are into your banana vapes. It is quite
Yep.
enjoyable. I'm pretty sure I have a bottle of banana somewhere.
Somewhere.
Well, I have a lot of bottles of Vaporeon
So,
juice.
just while I'm being called a wuss in the chat there, my hay fever gets horrible, and I'll tell you all a wonderful story. I got married in the same season as my hay fever comes up. So, we were driving to like the photo shoot locations, and I sneezed real bad, and I was driving. The windows were open, and the sneeze, like the snot, just went everywhere. Everywhere. Like, my sister-in-law was covered, and like everyone in the back was covered. And then Sophie, who's out in chat, got some on her as well, which was great. It was a lovely, lovely day. Loving those
Hey, Sophie.
hay fever feels.
I'll be nice and say hi to Soph. Hey, Soph. Hey. Um, shouldn't you be working, Sophie?
She is.
She is. I just love busting her balls, mate. Okay. Yeah, Tom didn't like banana bondage when he first got it, and I think it grew on him. I don't know how much you've got left of that small bottle I left you.
None. Okay, banana bondage. It's good. It's a banana loaf to me. It's not a like whatever the heck you said it was meant to be.
Yeah, it's a banana wafer and cream according to the profile.
Yeah. To me, I just get like a banana cake. Like a banana, well, yeah, like a banana cake. That kind of ripe banana.
Yeah.
Like borderline brown bananas. Like a banana bread.
I get the same with whipped cream.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Like, I think it's a good juice. It's definitely not something that I would constantly vape. Um, yeah. Yeah, that's just me, though.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Not like
that's...
runt. Yeah, no, it's definitely not like a runt. It's not a sweet like a candy. It's definitely not a candy.
Nah, not even slightly.
Tom, I want to bring up this idea that I'm about to vape on.
What, you Pharaoh?
No,
What
the
is
other
it?
one you've got that I've got.
Oh, go on then. Mine's on here
Um,
somewhere.
this thing. The recoil. Oh, too far in focus. There we go. There we go. I've had this since Sunday week. So I got this at the Auckland Vape Day that I attended with Tom and the Iwi crew, I guess, or the Vaping Iwi and the Kiwis. What kind of flavors do you normally run as an all day? Well, Tom can answer that after this. And I can as well. This thing, best RDA I have ever owned. That is a very big statement coming from me since I do have quite a lot of RDAs. Are we matchy right now, Tom?
I think so.
Yeah. The flavor on this thing is next level.
I agree with that.
Like even with the clouds cap.
I would just like to say one thing about it though, because it does get neglected as having a tiny deck.
Yeah.
Just saying. I've got a photo on my phone as well, but because the webcam's not going to pick it up beautifully, but I got some monsters in there. Webcam's not going to pick that up, but this is what I got in there. So those are twisted Claptons, basically, like twisted wires, 3-core, and then Clapton. There's the focus.
A tiny deck, mate. Not a tiny deck.
Deck. A tiny deck. Sorry, it's from being here for 10 years. It's converting me.
Sure it is. But yeah, the flavor is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
The build space, pretty good. The only gripe I have, and I don't know if you will agree with me,
Don't
is
you
the
dare.
juice flow. Like the juice
What?
well.
What?
Well, not the flow, the well. It's big, but it's
You wicking it
When you
wrong,
drip
boy.
straight through the mouth hole, you can't really gauge that the drip tip. When you drip straight through, you can't gauge how much juice you've actually got in there, and I've actually overfilled it a couple of times. Um, Other than that, man, I am loving it. Did you really just?
You can't judge how much you fucking filled it when you drip it through the mouth hole.
Yeah, exactly, mate. You know,
The only problem to me is the bloody freaking BS drip tip.
drip tip. Yeah, that would be one of the great. I wouldn't
Like,
mind if it was a bit longer as
yeah,
well.
just a little bit longer. Supply a second one, or bring out a cap that does 510s as well. You know, just for that option. The other thing as well is if you are someone who purges your coils, you are going to get burnt if you've got a hot build in there, or you're using something quite a high,
I should have
uh,
pitched it.
yeah, quite a high wattage. You're just going to end up with burnt cheeks. I mean, you know, at least you'll be able to pick out the recoil users from their burnt cheeks, but
It
yeah.
just comes straight out, and I mean, you have to vape it in that way because if you vape it the other way, you're going to get burnt right here and on your chin.
Even worse, up your nose. Oh, nah. Especially when, if you overfill it too much through the mouth hole, um, you're gonna have juice that's burning hot, basically
Yeah.
just splashing on you, and it's not a fun experience.
What juice is my all day at the moment? I've got a couple all days, and I switch between them daily. So Necro from Jealous over at E-Juice Bar. Tom's gonna get a really big head from this one, but let me grab it. Millie Philly by this douchebag over here. Really liking that, and also as of lately, because I've got some Vanilla Beanie, I've been all day vaping. So I have 3 at the moment, but they do change depending on what type of mood I'm in. I
Yeah.
don't know what your all day is, Tom.
Oh, come on, you know it.
Probably Redux or Depeche. Or...
Redux. Yeah, so I make this juice, which is basically a lemon juice, but it's not preserve, which is what everyone and their uncle use when they're trying to make a lemon juice.
Hey,
It's
Marks.
lemon, like lemony lemon, which is great. Yeah, that's my favorite. And then my peaches is probably close second, and then Millie Philly is the last third.
Yep. Just a reminder, Mox's show is at 4 o'clock. If you click on her name in the chat, because she just turned up, subscribe to her, and hopefully you'll get live messages from her.
Hey Cam, check out the scrolly text.
The
Just saying.
Scrolly text.
Yeah. You're going to have to keep watching it because it probably changes. You should see it. Well, I can see it now, so you should see it in about 30 seconds.
I'm kind of scared to look at this. Like us on Facebook. So yep. Chopping through the the dripping. Oh, okay. Thanks, Tom. Thank you. So yeah, definitely click on her name, sub to her, and also jump over and watch the show in a couple hours, which we'll both be at. Tom will obviously be behind the scenes producing it.
As
and
usual.
I'll be trolling the chat box like usual.
Yeah. Nah, good stuff.
Mox, you missed it. I said dripping through the mouth hole when I was talking about the recoil.
Instead of the drip tip.
Back to the recoil. Back to the recoil. By far my favorite RDA I own at the moment. Good flavor. Easy to build in. When they designed it, they thought of builders because they've done it so that the positive is a bit lower than the negative, and it works perfectly in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so as well. They've also really thought about the airflow a lot because it's non-adjustable. So, it shows that they really did put a lot of effort into it. They didn't just kind of cram it all together and be like, here's a product. Going back to the deck and the whole, like, holes, one up, one down. I don't know if the camera will pick it up too much, but basically your negatives are raised past the positives. It's not going to focus, is it? Nope, no deal.
No, but you can kind of see it.
Yeah, you can kind of see it. So the negatives are raised compared to the positives, and it just means that your coils always have one lead that's up, one lead that's down. So it just makes it that much
It
easier.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It was like I believe the original TM squared had the same, or TM Twisted Messes had the kind of same kind of layout.
Don't mind the dirty desk, but I mean, out of all those atomizers, every single one of those, the recoil is my favorite.
Hashtag dirty desk.
Yeah. At least it's only a desk.
Oh! Yeah, true that. I really need to clean my room again. It's been a while. Yeah, so I'm really liking that. Real good flavor, real good vape, nice clouds. I believe this guy over here did a review on it on his channel.
Yeah.
So if you want to check that out, go. It's in the description somewhere.
Yeah, if you put it in
Go
the description.
It looks good. I've watched it like 3 times before I bought a recoil. Oh, I did just get a random message.
Nice. What time did we start? We started at 11, right?
We started at 11.
Shit, son. Alright, well, I may as well pull this fucking bad boy out.
Ooh, which bad boy?
We got the Mason. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. The airflow is just right as well. Probably wouldn't recommend it on like tiny builds because it wouldn't be worth it. But the airflow is massive on the first setting and then even bigger on the second. So I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's like, too much airflow on the second. I'm rocking some stapled staggered fuse Claptons or whatever they are. Won't see them in there. Hold on. Hold the phone. The flavor. Oh, the flavor. It's so good. I think it's partially due to the coils, though, but that's, that would be the case anyway. Yes, phone says yes. So that's what I'm using in there right now. That's actually the photo I took of it. Focus. Oh, no, it went too far. Oh, well, that's all right. Look at those bad boys. Oh,
Those demon killers, though. Ooh.
oh, yeah. So these are made by Demon Killer. I've used a bunch of the coils now to come in this neat pack, which I'll go over in a second. But they're stunning. I'm getting a shite load more in, about 40 pieces of each one in soon.
Scully goes live in an hour. I'll probably see you in the chat box, Scully. See you later.
Yeah, for sure. Sure, same. Post holes are huge. They're 3.5 mil, I want to say, maybe 3 mil, all round. It's a 24 mil one. It's not the crazy 40 mil ones. On the Tesla right now, rocking a low build. Cranks like crazy. Flavor's good. Drip Tips comes with a Delrin as well as this stainless one, because there are people like Cam, for example, who actually cannot use, well, he can, but he's just, hashtag weak baby mouth.
Hashtag chip teeth.
Yeah. So he's got to use those,
I mean,
those
I
Delrin
use
ones.
metal ones. Like, obviously, I've got the Comp Life one in there, which is fine. But when I'm driving, bumps in the road, straight to the teeth. I've had one chip tooth already. So hopefully it doesn't happen tomorrow when I have to drive.
Yeah, you're just basically avoiding it by using the Delrin Drip Tips instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good. Good practice.
Because
For
dental
sure.
plans. And...
Like, I mean, I use stuff like this, but I don't use my teeth on it.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
And I don't use my teeth on this. But it's just, yeah, I know. Because I have smacked RDA into my teeth before, and it's not a nice feeling. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Abe, that doesn't come up on the live chat on OBS. Not good enough, eh?
This freaking thing.
Yeah, you go over the Pharaoh, because I've still got... What do I have? I've got this to go over.
And the combo.
the combo we both go over, and I'll quickly want to run through these because these are stunning. So you
Okay,
go through with
so
your
I'm
stuff
gonna
first.
go out of focus quickly and back in. So this thing right here, love-hate relationship with it at the moment. I've got two FO holes open because with three you get no flavor. Well, you get flavor, but it's not fully there. I did have a 9 wrap 24 gauge Cantho in here, just to see if a basic coil would fit and also vape properly. Yeah, Abe, I saw you broke the drip tip. You know it comes with a spare one, so you should be all good. So I've put some fused Claptons in there, Cantho 24, 32 gauge nichrome outer. I'm getting a bit more flavor, but I think that is because I have pushed the coils as low as I can, so it is right above the airflow. And random, I don't know why I'm echoing. That's weird, Marks. It could be because Tom's now muted, but I don't know. Yeah, so love-hate relationship with this thing. The flavor's all right. It's not fully, if I was to compare it to the recoil, it's not fully recoil level. I do have a crane apple tart in there, and that in other RDAs has a lot more flavor. In this, it's quite muted, but the airflow's all right in it. It is quite unique because you've only got airflow on one side and not on the other. You've got the Ferro logo on that side. It does look really nice and sleek because there is no openings or windows or any of that sort of crap. So if you do want something that looks quite stealthy in a way, that you can throw big ass coils in. I would even think you could fit paralleled fused Claptons in there easy. But yeah, flavor's not fully there. It is there, but it's not that next level that it should be, which I was quite disappointed by. After seeing a lot of reviewers say that there is a lot of flavor in this. And the other thing is it does whistle when you do vape. Ooh.
Just saying, but that whistle ain't bad. Like a real whistle, dot mod. That's a whistle.
Bro, you could just use that on a soccer field.
You could, 100%.
You got to remember, I am facing away from the microphone as well.
True.
So if I was to come...
Yeah, but that's not whistling, that's just drawing. Like, it's just drawing the ear.
Let's drop it back down to 1.
You're just wanting to make it whistle. Now you have to.
Pretty much, it's real bad. Like, I couldn't vape this in public, pretty much. I would use this as a home RDA because of that noise.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you, Tom, with something that you've got that I don't. And I'm kind of jelly of.
Wait, which one? What are you jelly of?
Your payload.
Oh, okay. If you say so. Alright. Got the payload RDA and the Jux mod. With a nice payload button there. I don't like the button because it's inside. I don't like mods with interior buttons instead of, you know, flush or exterior. That's just me. That's why I don't like Cam's Aria. Because his button is tiny. Tiny button on the Aria.
Yeah. It's very, very small.
The mod has a magnetic button. So it is a magnet in there. Kind of gets its tiny bit of rattle on the button there, but not too much. The RDA itself, the pin is silver plated. Yep. The juice well is crazy on this thing. So it starts there and goes all the way down. It's huge. It's like triple the size of the recoil one. It's got this weird air configuration, so you can either use it with just those holes open, which are tiny, and it almost feels like mouth to lung. It's really bad, in my opinion. But then you can use it with those air holes, which are the bottom airflow. But what happens is those side airflow holes basically open up and go to the bottom as well, so you get air from both sides. What I like about these holes as well is you can put your dripper in there and drip through that hole, and it actually juices the bottom of the well instead of getting just the top when you're juicing it from the top. The airflow comes from the sides here and up, so through there. So when you got it like that, so that's open there, or you can have it like this, open there and open there. So it's all right. The post holes are a bit small for my liking.
It's definitely, it's brass, Mox, not gold.
Yeah, it's brass. But yeah, so the post holes are a bit small for my liking, yet they still manage to fit. Come on, phone. There we go. They still managed to fit that in there.
Damn.
So I mean, yeah, bit small post holes, but you can fit some nice builds in there still.
Yep.
And yeah, it's good. It's a hybrid make mod. It's a clone. It was cheap, so why not?
You and your clones, mate. You and your clones.
Me and my clones. Me and my authentics as well.
Yeah, same. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, I'm slightly jealous of it because of the brass, making it a bit more connective than obviously a aluminum.
No.
No, stainless.
Yes.
That's what I meant. Stainless. I'm a copper mech girl. Yeah, I love my copper. I love my copper mechs. The only problem I have with copper is being in Rotorua. Sulfur attaches to it, and within 3 days of me cleaning it, I need to clean it again.
Yep. This was cleaned day before yesterday, and you can see it's already starting to borderline patina again, which is always fun.
So Tom cleaned this in Auckland.
Oh yeah, I cleaned it. I don't know. Do you have a photo of it clean?
I didn't actually take a damn photo, but
You useless man.
This was as shiny as the land tacker on top.
You're off camera. There you go. Oh,
Nope.
yeah, there you go.
So it was as shiny as this, and now it's kind of a dirty patina kind of color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing having to clean it all the time. But copper, obviously, a bit more connective.
More
and-
conductivity, yeah. But, I mean, if you stack up this marine-grade copper mod, right, authentic, compared to this bugger right here,
That hits super
hands
hard.
down, this wins.
Yeah. Way
Hands
harder.
down. And it's brass. And this has a clear coat on it, so it doesn't patina, it doesn't go all crappy. It's nice. It stays that way. But yeah.
Oh, the comments going on in the chat. Dirty copper. Good old mugs.
A lot of people like dirty coppers. I mean, what?
Yeah, I mean, it shows that you've been using it, though, in my opinion.
Oh, you're talking about copper, the metal. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that too, but the 4.9 is shiny. Thanks, Tom.
That's all right.
Mox,
Oh,
you
wait,
should
hold
throw-
on. That's a brass mod, Mox.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I thought you were a
brass.
copper mod lover.
You should throw up a photo on IG of it if you haven't already, and I haven't been on Instagram in a couple of days. Oops.
What, Mox should? Yeah.
Yeah, because
I got that shit to shine like crazy.
After what I saw from it when I turned up at Tom's house and had a look at it, and I was like, damn, that is
It was manky.
Nasty.
It had been
filthy.
been up there for ages. And no, Sophie, I'm not going to open a window. Stuff you. If you want, you can come home and open a window, but I ain't opening a window.
Tom will open a window after the show, so if okay.
Oh, and Soph, I'm going to eat my pizza straight after this.
Ooh. A greenstone mod. Yes, that would be something cool in Kiwiana.
Oh, that'd
But
be amazing.
the only thing I have, like the only problem I have with greenstone is where they're sourcing it,
Yeah,
and if it's gone through the right process of actually getting greenstone from people rather than just going and getting it out of the woods, because
yeah,
that's
for
a
sure,
no-no. Very big no-no.
for sure. And it'd have to be gifted to you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You
I
wouldn't be
mean,
able to buy your own greenstone mod.
I wonder if I can get this off my shelf. Eh. Eh.
6 hours later, Cam actually shows you guys what he's on about.
So if it was like this sort of Ponamu, that color, how's your?
Yeah.
I would
A
be
sleeve,
more-
dude. Sleeve for enable. Ah.
Dude, the only thing would be actually carving it.
If anything, if anything, just a resin version of it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be
it
cool.
wouldn't be. Yeah, exactly. Mox, I would be a bit iffy about having that, meaning that the person making the mob would have had to have been gifted the greenstone, and then he would have to gift it on.
Exactly.
As you never buy Ponamu or greenstone for yourself, or jade, as other countries call
You
it.
can, but it's instantly going to get lost.
Yep. Or if you're getting it out of the woods, and especially in New Zealand, a lot of bad things can happen because in Māori beliefs, spirits and stuff, kind of that's their stuff. I wouldn't be a big fan of it, but if they made like
I reckon
one-
resin one. Just a
a
resin
resin-style
imitation.
greenstone, yeah.
Imitation of a greenstone. You'd be able to do it as well. You just use some darker greens and some lighter
Or-
greens and stuff.
marble, if they did like a marble that had been resined, if they could do a marble that had been resined into like a greenstone color,
Yeah.
that would be something cool to see.
Yeah.
I can get a hands. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can get greenstone too, but I'm not a big fan of going and getting greenstone from
No,
family
but
members.
even then, like, it's, yeah. The cutting of it would be too much. Like, you could do it,
Yeah.
but there's no point.
I mean, it would be a piece of kiwi armor, pretty much.
Yeah, but in that sense, I'd rather see a handmade wood-carved mod by, a true Kiwi carver. Well, my idea of a true Kiwi carver, like the one that's making our stands.
Yeah. So
Um,
Lawrence or even Vaughn, his
Yep.
stuff is beautiful.
Yep. I would love to see like an actual carved one though, but
Yeah, fully carved.
yeah, that to me would be more so than something that's very iffy.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, let's slide on into the next thing. I don't know if you want to talk about this sexy box right here, Tom, or we can save it
Yep.
for next week. Or
Nah, go on, because you've got a good 24 minutes.
so we're gonna go for an hour and a half. Okay, that's cute. All right, so Tom's got his with the pre-made coil in it, which looks like this. I don't know if it's going to focus, but pre-made coil, just spaced.
Bro,
wire.
not even on camera, but yeah.
Yep. Okay, there we
That
go.
can't even
So,
see through the damn thing. Here you go, guys.
inside there, yeah, Tom's got his out. It is quite a nice little added thing that they did add to it.
I think,
Um,
in my opinion, having used the deck and that, I think they're way better, the pre-mades.
Yeah, exactly, Mox. That was the other part that I was going to touch on. Using it to inhale. Mm-mm. It does come with a velocity style, which I have built in. haven't used yet, yes, those coils are really janky at the moment because they haven't been dry fired or anything like
Those things
that.
are twisted like crazy.
Well, it's a twisted core fused Clapton. Right now, oh god, that is filthy. I'm using the Claptons that come with it in the kind of goon style, but with the single screw. Kind of reminds me of the Terminus deck. And it cranks. It really, really cranks. I'm pretty sure you've used the same deck as this with the same coils.
No.
No? You didn't try the
Different
Claptons?
coils, same deck. To me, it's
Tom
just a
did have
limitless
issue with
plus.
it, but Tom kind of fixed it.
Fixed what?
When you were screwing them in through the center instead of one either side.
Yeah, on the
Yep.
thingy deck.
So with this deck, yeah.
Yeah, the limitless deck though, the velocity deck to me is just limitless. It's just like it screams
Yeah.
limitless plus with a black shell, even though it's a bit thicker.
The only thing that I've found to compare them between the Limitless Plus and this one actually has a lot more flavor.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's the way that the deck is sitting, so where the airflow holes are actually underneath the coil.
Yeah.
Same
Okay.
deck.
This is the only downside because it's a 25, like a true 25. Doesn't fit inside the scoundrel. So I'm sad.
Oh.
I'm never going to use it again. It goes in the bin now.
Since you've got yours out, do you want to show up that 510?
What?
The pin.
Oh, yeah, sure. You can.
Since mine's attached to a Tesla.
It is definitely hybrid modern safe.
Yep.
The pin on that
It's
one.
definitely protruding. The only gripe I have is the drip tip that comes pre-installed. Oh, and there's the drip tip I'm talking about right now, even though it's not pushed in properly.
No, look at mine, dude.
Is it actually in? What?
There's a gap.
That's weird.
That's messed up, eh?
Because mine is flush. Very, very flush. So that drip tip that Tom was just showing, I've added a drip tip into it.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I wish it was black.
Gross.
Bacon is on in an hour. Okay, yeah, we will be. I'll jump in his chat as well.
See, I get a gap there.
It's weird, man. Like, mine's perfect.
I don't see why mine's doing that, though.
The thing is, we did get them from different suppliers, so
Yeah, I
different
may have
batches.
gotten like a factory first, like the first run of them.
Send our love to Mark, Mox, or my love. I don't know about Tom, but I'll be in the chat of his and Skeletor's stream at the exact same time.
Yeah, I'll be watching Skeletor's show. That's where I head. For sure. Eating pizza and watching Skeletor's show.
The juice well, it is, okay, 6.5 millimeter reservoir. It's got a 20 millimeter build deck space, according to what it says on the back.
It's bigger than a Limitless Plus.
Yeah. And it does have 7 deck options. So we've got 3 at
What
the moment.
options?
I'm looking deck. Fucking deck, mate.
Cabot's your
I'm
dick.
looking at the LMC1, which is the goon style, because I'm not a big fan of the flavor on the goon or the airflow on the goon, and also the RDA section as well. Because that's the cool thing about this. You can use pre-made, you can use it as a Jenny, and also there is an RDA section for it as well, which is freaking awesome. It's the best of all worlds. If you like your pre-mades, you can use pre-mades. If you like to build and have Genesis style, so tank at the bottom, you can do that. Or if you want a dripper, you just buy the RDA section, done. So it's perfect in my opinion. Flavor's really good. I've had no leakage from this. Whereas with the Limitless Plus, I don't know if there's a crack in it or one of the O-rings is starting to split, but there is a little bit of leakage coming out the bottom section.
I figured out what it was.
I still haven't done it, Tom.
What?
Still haven't dissected the Limitless Plus.
Oh. I figured out what it was.
What was it, Tom? You didn't have the deck fully screwed down?
The pre-made, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is silly because it's fully screwed. Like I cannot move it, but it must not be quite there.
I don't recall having that issue with my pre-made. Off the top of
Nah,
my
I
head,
can't screw it down anymore.
odd. Very, very odd.
I might just take out the 510 pin, see what's going on.
Yeah, give it an unscrew. But I don't know if Tom will agree with me on this, but this is probably one of my favorite Jenny styles. It is a close competition between this and the 24 avocado, in my opinion. As everyone knows, I love my avocados. Funny enough, I'm
The
not using an
avocado
avocado
king.
today, which is a surprise, because normally that's my daily driver.
To me,
This is enjoyable though.
this wins over the Avo, hands down. Reason being, because it's got the pre-made deck option.
Yeah,
Not
that's
everyone
one
wants
thing.
to build their coils. Not everyone wants to bother with, wicking and coiling and, tightening your coils down and dry firing and all that stuff. So
See,
I
I'm
think
more
this
of a
is a
builder
better
though.
option.
I prefer building rather than pre-mades. Be it that pre-made is pretty damn awesome for flavor as well as cloud production, and I didn't get a dry hit off it at all.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean this is pretty much in first tie with the Evo for me, being that I like building rather than pre-mades.
Do you remember if on your pre-made the air holes matched up with the sleeve or nah?
Yes, they did match up with the sleeve.
Okay. They don't match up. They're up here.
Oh, wait, no, they don't.
Okay.
They don't match up. They're slightly above.
Above, yeah. To me,
Yeah.
it seems like it's not a problem though, because basically what
No,
they've done
that's
is
what
they've made it
happens
so
is
that
it
the
just goes-
pre-made kind of presses against the drip tip, so you're
Yeah,
only
but
getting
the thing
airflow
is,
from the
with that
sides.
airflow, it just goes straight through.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a phone call. I will answer that later. I believe it was my father. Hopefully, he's calling me to tell me that he's had no cigarettes today.
I was about to ask you about the progress with that.
Okay, so... Ooh, this is an interesting one. I don't know if I should be airing my family's laundry on the internet. But he has had a couple cigarettes, and he did purchase a packet yesterday.
Ah,
But Tom, this is it. He has had one cigarette a day since he started vaping,
cool.
except for Saturday, because he is a politician, and it was local body elections, and I do understand that that is a very, very, very stressful time, especially if you are a candidate. And so my father's back on the council, thankfully, but obviously it was a very stressful time for him, so I do understand. And yes, I did give him a bollocking for it. I did rip into him, mainly because he's got grandkids, and I'd rather him be around for his grandkids rather than having to tell my nephews how good of a grandfather he was for their first couple of years of life.
Yeah. I think it's very difficult to quit cold turkey.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like even with vaping, it is difficult. I know there are people who have done it, and I have converts that have done it, but
that's
you know.
what I did too. First week I maybe had 2 cigarettes that whole week,
yeah.
and then I ended up throwing out $20 worth of cigarettes.
Yeah.
So yes and no, it is possible to do it if you have the right flavor, but also if you've been doing it for such a long time as my father has. He's been doing it 40 years,
Yeah.
just over 40 years. So he's been a long-term smoker. And yeah, I mean, I'm proud that he's slowly converting over, but within a month he should have hopefully stopped smoking cigarettes altogether. What flavor is jackfruit? Jackfruit is a fruit, obviously. It's known as the ugly
Is it?
fruit. It is quite a unique flavor.
You sure it's a fruit cam?
It kind of reminds me of a banana mixed with a mango.
It's a love child of a banana and a mango.
It's quite weird. It's known as the ugly fruit around the world. But yeah,
Bamango.
no, he's doing good, and he left his packet of cigarettes at home today, which is good, and has only taken the vape with him. So hopefully that works.
That's good, man. It's always good.
Yeah, very good. Well, competition with the Evo. Yes. I can't believe I said that, Abe.
Cam, I think you're gonna have to
It is.
go apologize to your avos after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick one up. Oh, look, there's one right next to me.
Kiss and makeup, yeah.
It's all right, baby girl. It's all right. Always be.
It's okay, my babies.
I mean, these things have done me good, and I do love them. I've had people tell me that they absolutely hate them because they dry hit, but there is a very, very precise technique of getting it to work properly. You have to be very accurate with how much cotton you use, also how you've got them in that hole. I know people that will put them just over top, whereas I push them in a little bit.
Don't die.
Sorry, I had to sneeze, so I muted myself. Yeah, so there is a bit of technique to getting that working, whereas this thing is pretty easy. I don't even take off the ring, the gold ring around the side. I just slot the cotton in down the side.
Yep, just tuck it like an RDA almost.
Yeah, a bit longer than I would with
Yeah.
an RDA. So I don't know if it'll be able to get this, but you need to do a wicking tutorial. On a show, I will bust one out for you if you
I
want.
think you need to, dude. I think you need to get your proper webcam, your new one. And you need to put it down on your desk
Yeah,
and do a
just do
proper
cut
wicking
shot.
tutorial.
How about we plan that for next week?
Yeah.
If you guys want to see that, I will do it next week. Oh, here he is. Damn, Labworks. How's it going, man? It's good to see you, Paul and Richard. Yeah, I will definitely do that next week on the show. It is definitely something interesting to build in. You have to know how much cotton to use. What I'll do is I'll do one side over full and the other side normal, like how I would do it normally. And yeah, we'll go like that next week on the show. So if you want to see that, jump on over Saturday, even though it is Monday today. So
Or
5 days.
or you could just do it solo
Yeah, I mean, I can just,
midweek.
and then upload it to the Vaping Iwi. It depends on how busy I am because I do have 3 assignments due in a week and a half. So possibly I'll just do it on the show and set up some lighting down below.
Yeah. Richard, we still need to meet up. You need to try this mod because I think this will be the salvation to the rowdiness. Thankfully, these pre-mades are a 0.3, but they crank like angry.
These are a bit lower than 0.3, and these fucking crank. They really crank. Like, you can chuck some Mad Clouds with it. The vapor's good. The flavor's good.
This is the
See
only
you
part
later,
about the
Dave.
combo that I don't like, but that's just me and RDTAs.
You actually do this? Scrub. All I do, man, is where the airflow hole is, I vape to the side, and it works naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard, I totally agree with Tom on that. That'll improve the rowdiness. It is a very, very rowdy mod, especially if
Oh,
you're building a bit
it'll
off.
put your snow wolf to shame. That's what I'll say.
Easy.
Like my snow wolf's right there. I love it. It's probably still my right there. It's probably still my favorite mod, but I know how much you love that thing because it's rowdy. This thing will put it to sleep, hands down.
Yeah, definitely. I just got asked if the black box was here through the door. So someone is waiting for their black box to arrive.
And it wasn't you.
and it was me mum.
I'm thinking of signing up after this.
Dude, honestly, Black Box is a good company. They
Free
do
shit,
have
mate.
some. Dude, it's awesome stuff. All you have to do is post photos on their Facebook or on your Facebook with the hashtag Black Box. Do a bit of a review on what it is. Perfect. Easy. The light beer, I'm not a big fan of. I've had it a couple times,
Yeah.
and it's all right, but I wouldn't say it's 10 out of 10.
I reckon we should do a beer segment, mate.
Dude, totally.
A beer or a spirit segment.
Ooh. Jägermeister. Let's do Jäger bombs on the show.
That's great.
Also, I did pick up some new juice this week. So, running. So, there we go. Bonsai by Ronan. Gone through half of it. Real good juice. Really liking the flavor. Did pick that up from these guys over at White Rabbit. And it doesn't want to focus.
It's not in focus. It doesn't like you.
Juice. So got the combo from Adam Vapes and also a bottle of Geiger. And then some douchebag from Auckland was doing a $10 for a 30ml. So I picked up 2 bottles of 30ml of Depeche.
Des Peaches.
Des Peaches, mate.
Des Peaches, mate.
Auckland, sadly. Only have 4 more days here in Sydney. Damn, dude. Is it free stuff? Yeah, Rat, it is free stuff, but you're not always going to get it every month. We haven't had one since August.
Richard, I might be able to sort a black one out for you. We'll see. I'll have to contact my man. My main man.
Dude, they all look nice. I had a look at the blue one. The blue one's quite nice. The stainless is a bit nicer, in my opinion.
Do you want me to talk about that or nah?
Or the black. I definitely like the black more than anything, to be honest.
I can say a couple things about both the stainless and the blue.
1 second, I do have someone.
So the stainless one scratches like no one's business. Just from having seen a friend of ours as one. And then the blue one, the paint comes off.
I didn't just get interrupted by my mother. Yeah, the paint does come off. The
Like
stainless
crazy.
does scratch, but so does the black, man.
Yeah, it does, but it's just not obvious because it's black.
You can't really see it. There we go. So it has scratched there. The bottom is pretty fucking.
But you can't.
Scratched up.
It's not as obvious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a bit tame there, bro.
Well, it's those huge coils on a single battery.
Touché. The joys of living at home, man. The joys of living at home. Live on
That's
YouTube
right.
and someone opens your door.
Alright, man. Let's wrap this shit up. I've got to go eat pizza and set this bad boy up, because why not? That's my iPod Touch.
Yeah.
Sophie, don't kill me. It's just my iPod. But it's a nice controller for it, so I can play Game Boy games on my iPod, because I'm one of those nerdy boys. I've got to do that and make pizza, so let's wrap this shit up. It's 12:26.
I want pizza, man. I want pizza. Can
want
you bring me
pizza.
some? It'll be cold by the time it gets here. Yeah. Take care, Paul. Hopefully, you're sorted. Good luck wherever you go. I have no clue where you're moving to. Thanks everyone for tuning in on a Monday afternoon.
Where can people find you?
Where can people find me?
Links in the description.
It's all in the description. Kiwi
Cool.
Vapes at Instagram. I really want to go eat food right now because I'm really hungry. But yeah, Kiwi Vapes, thanks for tuning in. Also, over on the Vaping Iwi Facebook, go comment on that juice for the people. And tell us what you want to see. Tell us what flavor you think would be best. And that's about it. Over to you, Tom.
All right. Links in the description. Gonna keep it boring this time. Hashtag $10, 10 BUXX, all capitals. $10 a 30ml from Renaissance Liquids. Just gonna put that out there because there's not that much left of it. What else? That's about it.
Omeg?
Yeah, Omeg's there. Link will be in the description. For the people juice, we need to get this ball rolling, so we're trying to get as much as possible. I think we're going to leave it open for about a month so that we can kind of gauge the whole thing. Vaporium, hashtag VaporiumNZ in the comments below.
So once this is finished uploading?
So literally once this is over, you should see that there's a video by us. It probably will say this video is still processing, but you can comment, I think. Just hashtag VaporiumNZ. And you'll be in to win. It's going for 2 weeks. We did not mention that. How stupid of us. Till the 24... No, because we're going to go on a Saturday because it's a normal show. So till the 22nd. So on the 22nd, we will do the draw for that live on our show. The winner needs to contact us. Also, of course, it's going to tell us the internet connection is unstable in the middle of this image. The giveaway for the Landtacker has still not been claimed. So, the way I see it, if it's not claimed within the next week, I'm just going to redraw it.
Yeah, we'll redraw it next week on the show.
Yep.
That's simple as that.
Simple as that. And if no one claims that one, then someone gets it.
I don't need one, and you've already got one. What do we do?
I know someone down south that could use it. But yeah, so please go back, see if you've won. I don't think they're in the comments.
No, but if you go over to the Vaping Iwi one, there is a comment on one of the videos that I have posted in there asking who had won, and I did post the winner's name.
Yeah. So just go look at the comment. If it's your name, then congratulations, you won. You need to claim your prize by messaging us over on our Facebook. I
can actually say his name right now if you want.
Yeah, sure. Repeat the name. Why not?
Tommy Rainer, Reiner. Contact us on the Vaping Iwi Facebook, and we'll get that out to you ASAP.
That needs to happen ASAP. Otherwise, we're going to redraw it. So next week's episode, we will redraw if it is not claimed. Well, the Saturday coming up. That's about it from me, Cam. I think that's about it. If you guys want as well, you can leave a like on the Vaporium Facebook page. We will put the link in the description below. It's always good to support local New Zealand vendors as well. They do some amazing gear. I think they're the only purveyor of authentic AV ables in New Zealand so far. As well as some cool other authentic gear, crazy.
And
crazy
look who's
stuff.
in the chat box. Tommy Rainer is in the chat box.
Is he?
Wait, I'm confused. Is it him? If that is actually you, Tommy, go over to our Facebook.
Yeah.
And send us a message on the Facebook so we can get it out to you. If you haven't claimed it by Friday, then we will redraw it, man. So yeah, if you want to get in there,
here we go.
Get in there. Congratulations for winning that.
Yep.
It is good that you are here. Thank you for tuning in.
Sweet. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your Monday here in New Zealand or Sunday over in the States. Don't forget to go watch Skeletor or Fagin, as well as Moxley later on today. Just share the love, guys. Share the episode around if you want to. Sorry it was a bit more casual and stuff, but yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles. You guys have a great day.